Back on track. Samsung has a new 46-inch LCD that is less than 2 inches thick.
Ooh.
Our ideal HDTV would be ultra-thin, have an incredible picture, and more than enough inputs. Enter the Samsung 8 Series 46-inch LCD. This TV is thinner than its remote, at only 1.9 inches, and has a touch of color embedded into the piano black frame. Inputs abound with 4 HDMIs, 2 components, and a DVI, plus the 120Hz AutoMotion Plus technology ensures better than HD images. Pick one up for $2,700.
All right, now this definitely looks impressive.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going to fit into our living room?
Well, you know, it depends on what you want, Allison. It's actually thinner than the remote that comes with it at 1.9 inches, but this means that if you want to use the back inputs, that you can't wall mount it. There are a few side inputs, too. The touch of color is basically color that's embedded into the frame, and it's a subtle red, which matches the power light. We like it, but red may be a bit much for some people, and the glossy screen may also have a little too much glare in it in well-lit environments. But again, we like it. I have to say, Samsung makes some of the best HD TVs on the market right now.
Yeah,
so it's really,
and it's a nice-looking TV.
It is a nice-looking
TV.
TV.
It has the 120 hertz refresh rate, which is supposed to cut down on that motion blur.
Mm-hmm.
How does it do that?
Uh-oh, science time! Basically, a normal computer monitor refreshes at 60 hertz, which is just a frame rate, so 60 frames per second. But this TV's refresh rate is double that. So that means that fast motion generally looks smoother because it cuts down on what's known as judder, or artifacts of when film is transferred to video. These artifacts look like little boxes surrounding the motion, and they're very irritating. All in all, it makes film look more like video, or like you're watching the scene unfold from next to the camera rather than through it. It works great for movies like Transformers, available now on Blu-ray from DreamWorks. I prefer the look of film, to be honest, but some of our geeky producers prefer the realistic. He said realistic viewpoint, but I feel like with Blu-ray, when it's this crisp, it almost turns film into porn.
Well,
it looks a little too much like video.
And I feel like the CG stands out a lot.
It really stands out a lot, especially because they probably shot this on HD, and so you can really, I mean, listen, it's nothing against the TV. The TV is doing exactly what it's supposed to do and deliver a crystal clear image, but for me, I kind of like the flat sort of graininess of film.
Well, what I'm thinking is that the 120 hertz rate is, I get what it's going for, but I feel like the TV is almost ahead of what our formats are.
Might be a little ahead of the technology.
Like maybe in 4 or 5 years, Blu-ray will catch up to that, and it won't have that kind of flat, weird thing going on with it. But at the same time, you don't have to put the 120 hertz on the TV.
You can totally keep the 120 hertz off. And honestly, the picture itself looks absolutely fantastic. You got a 50,000:1 dynamic contrast ratio, which offers some of the deepest blacks we've seen in an HDTV. The colors look vibrant and are completely true to life. 6 millisecond response time and 120 hertz refresh rate combined for an amazingly smooth viewing experience.
All right, we got 46 inches for $2,700. Is it worth it?
I absolutely think it's worth it. I mean, you know, like the HD price range is, you know, like $1,000, $1,800. The higher end ones are, well, the super high end ones are like 10, 20 grand. But I mean, like 35, 3,800. I think 2,700 is a great price if you have the money. This TV delivers on every level: 4 HDMIs, 2 inches thick, 120 hertz. I can't say enough how great that is. You cannot go wrong with this guy right here.
All right, sounds like you like it. What does it earn?
I'm going to give it a 90%, which is an A. Yeah. A little on the expensive side, and you know, I don't like that you don't really mount it on the wall, but you should spend $2,700 on something you're going to use all the time. You have to look at utility, and if you use it every day, $2,700 is pennies a day when averaged out over years at a time.
When you could save kids in Africa for that.
Yeah, but then you can watch Transformers on Blu-ray, though, so
which is
you really
so much
kind of got to see.
Oh, I forgot. Done. All right, that's it for Gadget Pr0n. Remember, for even more on the latest news on computers and tech, check out g4tv.com/thefeed.